Today is Monday, December 7, and the 8th day of Advent. My name is Pastor Anthony, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Today our text comes from John chapter 1. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God. John 1, verses 9 through 13. At the beginning of John's Gospel, he draws us into the story of creation and redemption together. The light was coming into the world, says John, the very light through which the world had been made, but the world did not recognize him. The Jesus who came at Christmas was there at the very beginning of the creation of all things, with the Father and the Spirit as together they formed this world. That was creation. And in creation, we human people were created too, the crown of God's creation, formed in the image of God as those who would steward his rule on this earth. But you know the story. We forsook our royal heritage to strike out on our own instead, to create our own kingdoms where we make the rules rather than following those set out by God. That was the fall. Now John introduces us to the opening chapter of redemption. Again, Jesus is here, together with the Father and Spirit, to do a creating work. This time creating a restoration, a redemption, a right to come home to the royal family as children of God once again. This theme of homecoming as children of the royal family echoes in our Romans passage from this past Sunday's sermon. You can find the link to it in the notes. And it also echoes all over the New Testament. But it's not often the way that we think of what Jesus has done for us, that he has made us children of God. I wonder if that's due in part to the fact that we get distracted by so many other forms of our identity that we lose track of this most important one. We are busy being a student, or an employee, or an employer. We're busy being attractive or successful, busy being a parent or friend or any number of other things that we forget who we truly are. And who we truly are is an identity far more enduring than any of those ones that we create for ourselves or are given in this life. It's far more enduring than even the identity of our own family and surname, because unlike all these other identities we carry, our true identity did not come through any human decision, nor can it be revoked through any human decision. Our true identity was given to us by God himself. Our true identity is who Christ has made us to be, the children of God. Christian is the identity that counts in our lives. It is who we are, royalty, those who belong, those who will rule and reign with Christ. So never forget who you are or whose you are. You are a child of God, a child of the King. So today on my ornament, I'm going to try to draw a family tree and write the words Child of God on it. And today I'd like to invite you to call or message or send a card or an email to one fellow Christian to remind them of their identity too. Tell them, remember, you are a child of God. As you journey on, remember that God is with us. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness and protect you through the storm. May he bring you home rejoicing at the wonders he has shown you. May he bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.